I want to keep this racist crap off the court where it belongs. If some jamoke wants to talk like that, then go home. I don't want to hear it. I love this rivalry. I am here for every single second of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way.
Speaking to a national audience, Stephen A. Smith asserted that Angel Reese isn't a true competitor for Caitlin Clark. In his view, the gap is significant. This striking claim quickly rippled through the league and exploded on social media. And he didn't stop at opinions. He supported his statement with undeniable facts.
As much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
Stephen A. didn't just question Angel Reese's abilities. He analyzed every detail, highlighting the staggering 35-point defeat the Chicago Sky suffered against Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever. For him, that kind of lopsided loss proves one thing. This isn't a rivalry. It's outright domination. But things got even more intense. Reese didn't stay silent. She fired back, fully leaning into the villain persona she adopted during that unforgettable NCAA title game. The same game where she went viral for mocking Clark with the infamous "you can't see me" gesture. That moment grabbed headlines, and now it seems to be coming back to her. Stephen A. isn't alone in this view. Analysts like Dan Patrick and others are echoing the sentiment. Caitlin Clark isn't just a star of the WNBA. She represents the league's future.
The eyeballs on the WNBA really have to do with Caitlin Clark. Now, you might, if you stay long enough, maybe you'll see something or someone there you go, okay, I'm entertained by this. But there's nothing wrong with admitting that you watch a sport because of one singular person. People watched golf because of Tiger.
Tensions were already high, but things reached a boiling point. What truly pushed Angel Reese over the edge wasn't just Stephen A.'s words. It was the way he delivered them. On national television, he didn't hold back. He acknowledged Reese's talent, praising her as a strong rebounder with a bright future, but then immediately added that she's simply not Caitlin Clark. That stung, because when a leading sports media voice says something like that publicly, it influences how fans, teams, and sponsors perceive a player. This wasn't merely an opinion, it was a professional gut punch. Stephen A. went further, breaking down Clark's accomplishments, shattering Iowa's all-time scoring record, showcasing exceptional court vision, hitting clutch game winners, and demonstrating leadership both on and off the court. He made it clear, Clark isn't just playing at the college level, she's performing at a professional level while still in college.
Taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her come uppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous.
This is exactly why the WNBA went out of its way to bring Caitlin Clark into the spotlight. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's rise is often portrayed as reactionary, her fame linked more to viral moments than consistent, dominant stats. Stephen A. Smith referenced that NCAA championship game again. Reese mocked Clark, but didn't celebrate with her own team. That isn't rivalry, it's marketing. Now, Reese is caught in a narrative she didn't create but can't escape. So, what's her next move? She went into full-on damage control. If you're following this and want more candid, in-depth breakdowns of the WNBA's biggest stories, subscribing helps support the channel. It matters. Rather than fighting the critics, Reese is embracing the villain label. In interviews on social media and at press events, she proudly owns it. "I'll take that role," she said. "I'll go down in history for it." In doing so, Reese shifted the conversation from basketball performance to personal branding because here's the truth. Angel Reese is smart.
It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Angel Reese understands that even if she isn't matching Caitlin Clark's stats, she's still making headlines, driving clicks, and dominating social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Her final season at LSU wasn't just about wins. It was about nil deals, sponsorships, and building her personal brand. This is bigger than basketball. It's about mastering the business of being unforgettable. By leaning into the drama, Reese stays relevant. Even if Stephen A. doesn't see her as a true rival, she ensures the media mentions her every time Clark's name comes up. However, this bold branding strategy comes at a price. While Clark is hailed as the face of the league, Reese is taking on the role of the bad guy, a position not everyone enjoys, especially when the constant spotlight starts to feel intense.
There is a magic bird element, obviously, to these two players. The problem is Angel Reese ain't no Magic Johnson. These are not players of the same stature. They're not it. Like, no. Caitlin Clark's different, right? Like, I think that's something that a lot of people just need to come to terms and understand here is much of the why Caitlin Clark and not other people is that the other people are not Caitlin Clark. Like, strictly talking about this is basketball. She's it.
Just when it seems the tension couldn't rise any higher, another voice adds fuel to the fire. Same actions, different reactions, that's the problem. When Caitlin Clark gave a cold, walkaway glare at an opponent during the NCAA tournament, fans labeled it fierce. But when Angel Reese mirrored that energy with her infamous "you can't see me" gesture, it was suddenly called disrespectful, classless, or worse. This double standard hasn't gone unnoticed, and it's part of why Reese refuses to apologize for being herself. She's standing her ground, and rightly so. The reactions of media and fans often reveal more about them than the players. Things got even more uncomfortable when commentator Monty Jones weighed in, drawing a comparison to the legendary Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird rivalry. But he added a modern twist. If Magic and Bird played in today's hypersensitive social media era, it would have been pure chaos. That's the intensity of the dynamic between Clark and Reese. It's explosive and about far more than just basketball. Jones highlighted a crucial, often overlooked factor: race. He questioned whether a black player could have become the face of the WNBA the way Clark has, and why fans are quick to defend one player while criticizing another for the same actions. What began as a sports rivalry has evolved into a cultural battlefield. While Caitlin Clark is breaking records on the court, Angel Reese is breaking algorithms online. Reese isn't confused about her position. She knows exactly what she's doing. She understands that the WNBA isn't a league where rookies instantly earn millions on the court. So instead, she's playing a different game, a business game, where her name, image, and every moment, whether celebrated or controversial, are her most valuable assets. In her final year at LSU, Angel Reese dominated the nil landscape, landing endorsement after endorsement, with her value soaring after that viral moment with Caitlin Clark. Some may claim she's riding Clark's wave, but Reese would argue she helped create it, and she's cashing in. This isn't pettiness, it's calculated strategy. Meanwhile, Clark is accomplishing what only a few athletes ever manage, redefining how a sport is perceived. She's not just a scorer, she's a playmaker, a leader, a once-in-a-generation talent. Because of that, the league, broadcasters, and brands are all investing in her. Here's the twist. Reese isn't trying to be Clark. She's positioning herself as the contrast, the rival, the lightning rod. And while that role is polarizing, it guarantees she stays in the spotlight every time Clark's name trends. Some players feel like Caitlin Clark is getting the red carpet treatment while they've spent years grinding in relative obscurity. That's where Angel Reese finds her unexpected advantage. She's no longer just a player. She's becoming a voice for those who feel overlooked. Her fiery response to Stephen A. Smith wasn't only about personal pride. It was a statement for anyone who's been sidelined. By embracing that role, Reese is transforming this rivalry into a bigger conversation, one about who gets recognition, support, and celebration in women's sports. And that's when the story moves beyond the court and into the league's front office. The WNBA may have wanted drama, but now it's facing a full-blown storm. Whether Angel Reese is seen as calculated or chaotic, one thing is undeniable. She's forcing the league to address questions it's long avoided. Even if Stephen A. Smith doesn't see her as a true rival to Caitlin Clark, the headlines, tension, and cultural clash she's sparked tell a different story. This was never just about basketball. It's about power, perception, and staying unforgettable, even when the scoreboard doesn't go your way.